Hello, everyone. I don't know what's going on with that webcam. Fix that real quick. Hold on. No? Are we going to fix that real quick? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Can be done. It can be done. I've had a really difficult day. Not going to lie. I almost quit today, basically, is the short and skinny of it. So, yeah. If I did not need this job for money, I would have tendered my resignation effective immediately. That is kind of the frustration that I am now dealing with. So, yeah. Like, I wouldn't necessarily have done immediately. I would have said, here's my 2 weeks notice, and I'm also taking 2 weeks of vacation. Goodbye. So, that was my day. A boatload of bullshit. So, and even better, I had nowhere to vent that, which is why I am late. Because I was with coworkers who I know and trust and can depend on, and I needed to vent. They needed to vent too, which is good. So the three of us just had a vent sesh with a couple of margaritas, and yeah, I have had alcohol and no food, which is why I am now having a bowl of Italian wedding soup, courtesy of Progresso. I really had to stop myself from ordering KFC. Like, I really had to stop myself because I wanted gravy bad. When I get stressed, I eat things. Like, just what happened was just so dumb. And that's why I'm just so mad about it. Just so dumb. There's no reason for that to be a thing. Actually seeing how much it would take to get Kentucky Fried Chicken here. $20. I do not want to spend $20 on a $12 meal. As a $6 delivery fee. And I have food in front of me. So, we'll close it. Close it. Be good. I haven't bought any groceries this week, so guess I'm using my grocery fund on alcohol today. We had nachos too. It wasn't just alcohol. I only had 2 drinks. So I'm not like totally boozed up or anything. Not even close. My hair does look like a little bit of a disheveled mess though. I don't know how to handle that other than there's really bad humidity, so unfortunately that's just what it looks like right now. It's faded so much. I don't dare touch it because I'm gonna redo my color at the end of the month. I need to plan that out actually. Do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I know when I'm gonna do it. I need to get cut too. Then I'm going on a trip on the 30th, and then I'm going on a trip on the 9th of July, the next month. So it's like rapid fire stuff, and I want to look good for both those trips. So I got to get a haircut. I wanted to redo my hair. That whole thing. Ugh. Let me just double check in the Discord. I didn't really announce anything in Discord. Wow, everything needs to update today, apparently. So I didn't actually announce that I was going to be streaming right now in the Discord. So right now, Elliot, I think it's pretty much just you and me. Although my thing says 2 viewers, so someone in here is silent, and we appreciate you. Um, okay, we're going to close that. And we're going to go back to our food. Oof. I wish I had some cheese for this, though. You know, this is good with Parmesan on top, and I don't have any parm, unfortunately. I should make Italian wedding. It's not that hard. There's a restaurant in my hometown that makes Italian wedding soup, and it's really, really good, to the point where, like, a good meal there would be getting their Italian wedding soup and their salad, because they make their own Italian house, like, creamy Italian dressing, and it's so delicious. And, like, if I could get the recipe for the creamy Italian dressing, the Italian wedding soup, and their barbecue sauce, I'd be golden. I'd be absolutely fucking golden. Their barbecue sauce, so, so, so good. It's like got little tiny chopped chunks of onion in it too still, and like I don't know that it's actually made with bacon or not, but it seems like it might be, and there's little chunks of bacon in it or something like that. It's just, it is fucking delicious. Put that on everything. So good. Ugh. Hello, Ragnarok. Welcome. I'm going to switch over to the stream, because I can eat and play. That one's not hard. I just updated one of my little tracker things. Let me go ahead and full screen this. There we go. So yeah, we're pretty far along at this point. Pretty far along. I'm actually gonna go quickly sleep because my health is bad. Oh, congrats on the first dog out. Lovely. I guess I didn't provide this kind of update in the Discord earlier this week, but I did actually get a call, well I got an email from one of the jobs that I applied to, basically telling me that they were apologizing for how long it was taking, which I thought was funny because it was less than a month ago that I applied to them. They basically were... He was basically emailing to tell me, you know, we are moving on to the next part of the process where we're going to start interviewing candidates, of which you are certainly part of the group. So I'm expecting that I'll be interviewing for that job sometime soon. I mean, yeah, it was surprisingly polite, especially since some of the positions that I've applied to over the last couple of years have just never responded to my application. Like, I've sent in an application and I have not gotten any response. There was one time even that I was confused as to what was going on and, like, not sure if they had actually hired the position or anything, and only found out that they had moved into interviewing candidates when one of my colleagues was interviewed for the job and talked about it. And I'm like, oh, good to know that I'm not in that group then. It would have been nice to know ahead of time not to expect anything from this institution that I applied to. Because, you know, I need to know that as someone who... you know, just fuck you, I guess? I don't know what to say here. This sucks. Ugh. So... yeah, and then, like, the other one, the interview that I had in January, I applied to that in August of 2021. I got my first phone interview in November of 2021, and I interviewed for the position in January of 2021. Was supposed to have been told that I was rejected in February of 2021, but actually didn't end up being told until April of 2021. So, 2022, I'm sorry. So, all in all, what is that? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 9 months to tell me that I wasn't hired. That's a long time. It's a long time. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I am going to actually be looking at my little adventure log here. Yeah. Not necessarily job interviews, but more that I am hoping to get more job interviews in the near future. Because I desperately want to leave my job. Today was the day where that I almost wrote a letter of resignation. Um, so, yeah. Is this? Okay, so we've got number 2. Oh, wait. Alright. Which is great. I would feel about it. Just like Colmo. Oh, that one. I thought I got them already. Oh, okay. No, I did not. I will take care of that, though. I also didn't go to that tower. So yeah, I mean, I have promising applications out and things, and, you know... Yeah, I don't understand that one either. And that was one of the things I talked about during the bitch session tonight. It's like, I don't have a venue to tell people who I want to believe that the people who I am currently frustrated at, university administration aside, are good people with the best interests of the organization at heart. And I want them to know how frustrating working for them is right now. And I do not have a way to tell them that without burning a bunch of bridges right now. The best way for me to tell them that, to save my own career and future, is just to wait and tell them when I leave. Which is not... It's not a good way to run anything. Like, I wanted to have a way that I could tell them, listen, this isn't frustration. This is a point of frustration. You are driving people away. You are driving talent away. You are not going to have a viable organization if you continue operating in this manner. If you need to communicate that further upward, then that is your problem, not mine. But, you know, right now, the only reason that I am still working for this institution is because I am held captive by capitalism. I am forced to work for money, and therefore I am here. But I've several times already considered leaving and finding a soulless job elsewhere that just pays more money. It's happened several times already. So is this not where it's supposed to be? Like... Yeah, it's supposed to be right here. Why am I not seeing it? But it says... Covered memory number 2. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Oh, but it says that I... Oh, don't delete that. It's got the little thingy next to it. What is this called? I'm supposedly right on top of it, and yet... it is not here. So apparently that isn't what I'm looking at right now. So I'm confused. Let me try another guide. Yeah, let's do this one. Also, I only just got to take my bra off today. Like, right now. And it feels fucking great. Like, oh my god, I wore that thing too long. Ugh. Should have taken it off when I left work. I really should have taken that off when I left work. I don't understand this. Yeah, picture number 2, Resolve in Grief. What it's called. Resolve and Grief. Oh, I already have that one. Oh, okay. Never mind. So we have to go based on the pictures. Okay, I see. Go based on these. That's picture number 2. Picture number 3, Zelda's Resentment. I got that one. Picture number 4, Blades of Yuga. Do not have that one. Okay. So... which that one is in the middle of the desert. I don't know. Hard to say. The topic of pets is a weird one for me because I absolutely love dogs. Dogs are wonderful. They are great little things, and I love seeing dogs, and I love getting to pet dogs, and I wish I could have one. The reason that I say I wish I could have one instead of I can get one is because I cannot tell you how many people, like, I have been dealing with a profound sense of financial anxiety for months now. Some of it felt like it was justified. It no longer feels properly justified, but I can't... Oh! Hi, Witchy Wanderer! Thanks for subbing. I cannot... What is the thing I was gonna say? I cannot say that everything over the last, you know, couple of months is actually... Ooh, you're fast. Okay, fuck. I can't say that everything over the last couple of months is actually truly... I got distracted by having to fight these fuckers. Ooh, well, that's all you, not me. Alright. Ding! Ah, fuck. Get fucked, sir. Hello, sir. Have the fully upgraded and powerful Master Sword at my disposal. Okay. So yeah, no, I just have a lot of financial anxiety that I'm kind of dealing with on like a regular basis. Working through my therapist a little bit, because some of it is justified, some of it is not. It was definitely justified a couple months ago, not so much now. But even then, I made a lot of financial decisions in the past, which I am now dealing with the ramifications of, and it is not always a good time. And I cannot tell you how many people I see on my Twitter feed, and this was a part of it. I can certainly talk more about this, because I'm more than happy to be open about these problems. If only to help other people who might be dealing with the same thing, to let them know they're not alone. I was seeing on a lot of social media a lot of people who had pets who either were able to afford them in the past or were only barely able to afford them in general, suddenly dealing with a lot of medical problems that they could not afford and having to crowdfund to enable the continued survival of their beloved pet. And I never wanted to be put in that particular kind of situation. So I just kind of feel like I need to be in a more stable financial situation in order to allow myself to get a dog. And I'm not there yet. I just need more money. I need to pay down more debt. We can talk. The kind of financial anxiety that I've been dealing with, and one of the reasons why, if you do follow me on Twitter, I have gone almost silent on my main account. I'm not telling you about the other ones. If you don't already know, I'm not telling you about the other ones. If you do, then fine, whatever. But my main account on Twitter has gone almost virtually silent because I have been feeling a growing sense of, like, there is this wave of financial misfortune that is coming for me because I'm seeing more and more people struggling financially. And while it is a problem in general that, like, yeah, prices of everything are going up, inflation is a thing, like, it has not. I am affected by inflation, yes, but I am not in. I am not in danger of losing anything at the moment. I have safety nets upon safety nets that I will be fine. I just, like I said, made financial decisions that I am now dealing with the ramifications of, and that makes me a little uncomfortable now that I have to deal with them. What are these? The consequences of my actions? So, yeah, it's been like this feeling of anxiety and seeing on social media people struggling financially and feeling like that is a wave that is somehow coming for me, that I have to contend with at some point. And yet, you know, realistically, that is not going to be the case. Also, I'm on the cusp of getting a new job with more money, which will help me pay down things a lot faster. Yeah, so that's that. Supposed to build a tower. Okay. Hold on. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. And it is right there. Boop. It's the easiest way to get over there. I think actually, Woodland Tower is the easiest way. So, to answer your question, Ragnarok, yes, I did get the Master Sword. I finally just caved and said, you know what, I'm getting it, and I will just deal with the dumb dialogue that tells you that, you know, oh, you already have the Master Sword, then this priceless heirloom weapon of my dead daughter who died 100 years ago trying to save you is not worth anything anymore kind of dialogue. You know, no big deal. No big deal at all. Just us gals. Yeah. I am pretty confident that I will land one of these 4 jobs. Up until today, I was trying to figure out whether I would take the first one that was offered to me, and if so, you know, what... Or not necessarily, yeah, would I take the first one that's offered to me no matter what it is? You know, even if it doesn't pay as much as I would like it to, or, you know, would I instead want to kind of do my original plan? My hope was to kind of hold out for a better offer in general, push to get the best offer and the best job I can, an institution that has better support and more money they are willing to put into their workforce than the one I'm in right now. You know, I was looking for a job that I could last at for a couple years, not a job that would not be enough financially in a few. And I am now at the point where I am... Mostly I wanted to avoid job hopping. I didn't want to stay there for, you know, a year, maybe 2, and then leave. I wanted a place where I could actually sink my teeth in a little bit, get some good work done, over a couple of years. And instead, I now feel like I'm going to take the first thing that comes up, no matter what it is. Because all of them truly will pay me more money than I am making now. However, some cases, at least one position, would only be about... I still don't understand this, and this is the thing. I don't know if this is a... Oop. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck! Ah! I'm on fire. Yeah, that was excessive. I don't know if the listing that they gave was a hiring range or a salary range. Because if it's a hiring range, then it's probably fine. If it's a salary range, it's a bit lower than I would like. But right now, I am making about $45,000 a year. A little less than that, even. And that has now become too low for comfort. Especially, I am making only $45,000 a year, and I have 2 master's degrees. Needless to say, I'm being underpaid and being asked to do things that are outside of my job description, like reference librarianship, which is not included in my job whatsoever. Though I enjoy the work, I should not be asked to do that any longer, because that is work to be done by a reference librarian who makes at least $10,000 a year more than I do. But the range at this other job said 55,000 to 65,000. So I don't know if that is a hiring range of 55 to 65 or if that is the position itself only capping out at 65. If it's a position capping out at 65, then it's going to be tight and it might be short.
You're fine for now.
But
you know, there's a fine line between courage.
If it's a hiring range, that's not bad. And as far as what I am asking for, I cannot remember. I cannot remember if they required me to answer the question.
These types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well.
What's it called?
I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon.
Sorry, my brain is hearing the Blood Moon music and like
we'll need to make
getting upset about that. But tell a story about that a little bit. It's the Blood Moon music, but it's part of the cinematic. There we go. Put it away, Link. Also, I didn't mark that off on my map. I didn't mark any of these off on my map. Shit! Map moment. Yeah. Go to the other one over here. That. Bam. Good. Okay. So yeah, I can't remember if they asked me, if they required you to answer the question, how much are you looking for in this position, or whether it was optional. I do remember that there was a field for that, and I wrote 62,000 in. I do not recall if I submitted it with that, or if that was deleted, and then I would leave it up to negotiation later. Because I would prefer that, to be honest. I don't like telling jobs ahead of time that I want this much money when I know it's probably better to start with a negotiation. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what comes of that. It's difficult because it doesn't offer that much money, but it is work that I would love to do. Like, I truly would want to do this. And so, I'm on the fence about how much that matters at this point. Because, yeah. There we go. I mean, that's the thing. I want them to tell me what the salary range of that position is. I want to know where it caps out, like where they see it saying, like, you know, this will not go any higher than this, and then performance and the cost of living increases. I want them to tell me how promotions work. I do not want you to ask me ahead of time, how much money do you want to make? Because that is a giant loaded question and depends on so many factors that are beyond, you know, my comprehension to say at this moment. I, in some cases, have said, like, I would be willing to... Come on. It's not gonna work because this is a piece of wood. I mean, yeah, but it's also a piece of shit wood, so just break already. Take it. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to get ghosted for something that I'm interested in doing. If they say, hey, this is a salary range, And I don't know. It just gives the salary range itself does two things. One, it gives me an expectation of what I'm going to be going into, and if it is a job that I truly am more interested in doing, and it wouldn't feel like it would be, you know, soul-sucking or, you know, has parts that I dislike, then I might be willing to take a lower salary. If it is instead... the other thing that it does, and this is more important in my mind, is it gives me an idea of what they're looking for in terms of the level of what they're hiring. You know, titles are confusing, awkward things, and sometimes they don't necessarily mean what I think they mean. So, you know, it could be a quote-unquote coordinator position, which is what I have now, but it could pay, like, $20,000 to $25,000 more a year than I make right now. I need to know that, because if it pays $20,000 to $25,000 a year more, I will consider it. But if it's a coordinator position that pays the same or less, I'm not interested. Like, you're wasting my time and you're wasting your time, because now I'm going to apply for a job that I will have to basically show up to the interview and say, I'm not interested, you don't pay enough. So... And yeah, the job title thing is so dumb. Like, especially in academia, things are all about titles. Like, the only truly structured job title setup is what is truly academic, not what's around the support staff. You know, there's the dean, like, there's the president, the provost, the deans, the associate deans,
There's one.
and then, like, you know,
The flowers we have in
associate assistant and
They're also quite
full
useful
professor,
ingredients for a
professor
variety.
emeritus, and stuff like that. But, like, everything else, all the support staff, it's just bullshit words. Bullshit words.
This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong.
Yeah, that's the thing.
On its
Like,
own.
I'm currently a coordinator, but I saw another coordinator position open up somewhere else today
Look
that
at this.
pays, like,
Don't believe it, but I actually
over
bought one.
$10 more an
These
hour
have
than I
very,
make right
very
now.
Potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here.
So-
With your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
Eat the frog. Eat the frog, Link. Now, you know, this all being said, why did I glow blue? Oh, because I did all the things. Oh, look at that. Brain didn't make that connection, that's for sure. And that's it. Thought there was another little thing there. Also, there's a small yahaha up this tree. Yahaha! Boodly doodly doo! Yeah, they're endangered. Well, they might be endangered again, because I have picked so many of those. Yeah, that position that is a coordinator position elsewhere pays probably the lower end of the salary range is less than I make. The upper end, however, is much more than I make. It is still an hourly position, and the job itself really doesn't interest me, and the upper end of the salary is not enough to make me consider that a viable option anyway. Also considering where it is and what I know of that organization. which makes me nervous about ever working for them. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And at least in libraries, academic libraries, you cannot be a quote-unquote librarian unless you have a Master's of Library Science degree, which is also just a another extra load of bullshit.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Hmm? Oh.
A final memory. Oh shit, she stood up. Ooh.
Yeah.
From this village, you should be able to get there in a half a day's time. Well, guess what? It's just over here. It's literally, it's just right in the middle of all this shiz. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go over there. Boop. I don't know. I don't know if I can find a way to slyly say what institution this is and what the problems are that I've heard about it, or without being too revealing. I hate to say it, at least, you know. I would, but I also don't know that I would never work there. I mean, I did apply to a position there earlier this year that was almost a perfect job that I was interested in. Didn't get the job. Actually met the person who got the job today. Had to try not to be bitter about that, but at the same time, I'm more angry that the job description did not ask for what they really wanted. They were looking for someone who was more experienced in audio engineering than I am, and they were really looking for someone who had, like, a degree in audio engineering, like a PhD. Huh. So, yes, we will actually be doing a Divine Beast tonight, actually. I have initiated the Varuta quest, not request, but I have actually initiated one of the quests, and we will actually be doing it. Boop, boop, boop. I don't remember which random hill this thing is on. I thought it was in the middle of the Ash Swamp, or wait. The cats are coming for you. Ah, it is in the middle of the Ash Swamp. Okay, so it's here-ish. Hello, Votsic. Welcome, welcome. So far, the stream has just been me bitching about things. Me trying to get this last thingy. Final memoir. Memory. It was bad enough that I almost quit today. So, you know, I wanted nothing more than to hand in my resignation. That was a thing. So, if it weren't for capitalism and the requirement that I must continue to make a wage in order to live and also pay off the debts that I owe, I would have tendered my resignation, my 2 weeks notice, and then taken 2 weeks of vacation immediately.
Link, save yourself. Go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Run!
Hey, she did the thing.
Was that the power? Huh? No, no! Link, get up! You're going to be just fine.
That incredulous look, lol. You're going to be just fine, rolls eyes. Girl. Girl. You see these wounds? Not going to be just fine. Oh, hey, there's that sound again. Yeah.
The sword. So he can still be saved?
Princess! Princess, are you all right?
Take Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. If you don't get him there immediately, we are going to lose him forever.
I'm gonna just talk about the
Go. His life is now in your hands.
the Easter egg that's in there in a minute. Just give it a minute.
Link, you have recovered all of your memories of us from 100 years ago. I am here, inside Hyrule Castle. It is now time for you to defeat Ganon.
Wow. I haven't even done the Divine Beast yet, dear. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to take a quick pause, if only because I'm going to show you a little Easter egg. I'm going to play a sound clip. Here it is, yeah, right here. That noise, right? That's what we just heard. Yes? That one, right there. Which I'm pretty sure you could have hear. You could hear, I think. I had that set up properly. Let me just play it one more time. Boop. Yeah, that. So, who wants to say where that's from? Anyone have an idea? It is kind of futuristic, sure, but yeah, no, Elliot, you know already. But it's actually a little more ancient, actually. So that is the sound effect when Fi appears out of the sword in Skyward Sword. And they reused it here. And then Breath of the Wild 2 has obviously something to do with the sky. It seems pretty clear to me that we're gonna have some kind of connection to Skyward Sword, which in the Zelda timeline is meant to be the origin of the Legend of Zelda series. Skyward Sword is the beginning of everything. And at the moment, Breath of the Wild is the end of everything. Like, nothing is after Breath of the Wild. So every other game is in between those two. And there's branching timelines. It's the child, the flood, or the adult timeline. It's unclear in Breath of the Wild which timeline it is, because it makes references to all three timelines. There's reference to there being a great flood, that all of this used to be underwater or something like that, and that is a reference to the Wind Waker, which is part of the flood timeline. There is a reference to Lon Lon Branch, which is part of Majora's Mask. Yes. And that is the child timeline, where essentially Link was... I'm not going to try to summarize that. That's going to be a little too complicated. Needless to say, Breath of the Wild is essentially supposed to take place so far in the future that all of the previous games are all just legend. However, the fact that the Master Sword still makes the same sound effect when Fi appears, because she's supposed to be the embodiment of the Master Sword in Skyward Sword. She's also really fucking annoying, but that aside, you know, that's the noise that it makes when she comes out and when she talks to you. And it's pretty clear that we're gonna kind of connect all of these things back together. I'm terribly interested to see how they do it. Because, like, Nintendo doesn't normally do this with their games. Like, the whole Zelda has a timeline thing was only made official canon relatively recently. Before that, they just made Zelda games. They were like, wouldn't this be cool? It's the same kind of thing with Mario. It's not like there's a Mario timeline. You know, Mario Brothers 1, Mario Brothers 2, like Mario 64, those are not supposed to be in any kind of sequential order or out of sequential order. There is no sequence to it. The funny thing, Elliot, is that you are correct. It is Zelda Monopoly. I will post that video in the Discord, but Brian David Gilbert, formerly of Polygon.com, did a breakdown of the Legend of Zelda timelines, and holy fucking shit, it's great and hilarious. It's actually quite exhaustive and really well done, but it's also hilarious because it's Brian David Gilbert. They're gonna come for me, and I'm gonna take their wigs and cut them up at night. Snip, 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 snip. Okay, let's do some fish people. Eat. Talk to my biggest crush in the game, Prince Sidon. That's going to be the thing that I'm going to be most disappointed of with the new game. Because they have a habit of not having recurring characters outside of the main big three. And then some kind of recurring side characters here and there, like Beetle. But, it will hurt me if they do not include Prince Sidon. And Cass. Like, I need Prince Sidon and Cass. Give me my dads. They are dads. I mean, one of them is quite literally a dad. It's literally a father. But I don't care what Nintendo says. They're both gay, and they're both Link's boyfriends, and they're both daddy. So, end of story. End of story. Actually, just real quick. Boop. I am at the maximum hearts and spirit orbs that I can be without doing any of the divine beasts. Because I now have 4 more shrines that I have to get, but they all require you to complete a divine beast in that area, which is so dumb. I mean, he is adorable in his own way, but I'm not into that much older guys, so he's a little old for my tastes. Where am I going to make this a thing? Just go up the thing. Where's Sidon? He's still down there, or... No? No, I think he went up already. Okay. I mean, he plays music, and he's got a gigantic chest. Like, I can't lie. Like, I know it's probably mostly feathers, but also, like, hex. Am I right? I'm also just terribly disappointed that no one has properly orchestrated Cass's theme, you know, the waltz, into a proper, like, Straussian waltz. I want that, and I wish I were better at orchestration. I could probably do it if I were given the right tools, but I'm not going to be able to make it sound good. I don't have any software that can make it sound decent. You know, I might be able to have access to, say, Sibelius, but it's not going to sound that good. I'm thinking of, like, the people who do these kind of things on YouTube. So, it's hard. I can tell you from someone who knows someone who plays it on accordion that it is fucking hard. It involves some jumps that are not exactly... it's not that they're not doable, it's that they're just very difficult. And if you were to compose a piece for accordion, you would not include those kind of a deal. So it was definitely composed by someone who doesn't play accordion and not played by an accordion, I don't believe. It's a VST. Most of the music in this game is, so, fair. The piano I don't think is, but, you know. I am ready. Take me into the water, Daddy. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. Something shape of water? Guillermo del Toro has nothing on Nintendo. Listen, I wanted to fuck a fish man far before that movie came out. And it was this fish man. I mean, it's pretty clear that he's based on sharks, and you know what they say about sharks. Something, something, double the fun. Oh, you didn't think I was going to get to that? I mean, I don't think I can, like, be explicit on here, even though I have the 18+ filter turned on. I'm pretty sure that's against community violation, like, that was a community violation. But, I mean... needless to say, the furries got this one down on lock. Well, as long as they are that type of furry. Some of them are a little squeamish about doing, like, weird things like that. Quote-unquote weird. I don't think it's weird, but, you know, I'm also depraved, so... Oh, I don't know ASL. Okay, I'm gonna have to get ice cream later. I have ice cream in the fridge, freezer, whatever. We're gonna shoot those things. Shark dick! Oh god, yes! Yeah, I know. Swim up and then you do the thing. I'm ready, let's go. Get on my back. Oh. Sidon, you'll have me on my back in a little while.
Watch that ice.
His voice actor is not good, though. That's the only downside. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Shabloop. And we do uno and dos. What? What? Come on. Who hiss? Come grab me, I'm going to die.
That's fine, you know.
That was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. Oh, nope. Let me go, let me go, okay. Come on. Work with me, sir. Let's just do this, and then we do boop. Alright, we'll see if we can do better the next time.
Get thrown off.
Don't get thrown off.
You must.
Woo! Oh, I can't when it's... Okay, thank you. It's spiky and it's coming at me, and for some reason I'm making ice blocks else. Fucking fuck! I hate motion controls so much.
Go.
Okay, we got this, we got this. We're gonna float a little bit more towards the middle, so we're kind of in between, and then we're gonna do one on the left, and then one on the right. Nicely done, we're done. That's how it's supposed to be done. Cool. Do-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
They appreciate the work they had tried to do to make the voice acting thing happen. But at the same time, some of the voice acting is not very good.
I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell. Finish the job.
A weird way to end the cutscene to finish the job. Okay, alright. Pushy boss here. Listen. Link may be a bottom, but he's a bratty bottom, alright? Time to actually do one of these divine beasts. This is the first time I've gotten to any of them in my playthrough, and I already have the Master Sword. I have gotten I have all but 4 of the original shrines from the original base game. I've done most of the DLC even.
I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Okay. I do not like the music in the Divine Beast, though. The little twinkly, scary piano music. I'm not a fan of it. Get wrecked! One shot, one dirt. Ugh. That being said, I don't really think there's anything worth getting. A lot of chests and stuff in here. No, I am incorrect. Okay. Oh, hey, a little bit. Cool, a new app. Doop doop.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta.
Listen, Mifa, I have some bad news about your brother.
Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals.
He's really fucking hot, and I'm gonna probably have sex with him.
Be careful.
I know you love me, but it feels like a Stacy's bomb situation. I'm allowed to say this. I'm allowed. Is it wrong? A little bit. But am I wrong? No. Come on. All the way around. You can do it. You can do it. You. What do you mean? It's not even up yet. There we go.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
Well, we gotta go up whether we want to or not. So we're going up. Where is the eyeball? Ooh, friend. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Here we go. Oh, there's some goop on that one. Shit, I didn't want to be on the one with the goop. Am I gonna make it? I made it. Cool beans. Boop, boop. Sleep done. Physics puzzled. Alright, let's take a look at the little mappy moment here. How do I get you to... brain is struggling to remember whether how that works. Oh, maybe maybe this is easier than I think it is. Yeah. Come on, press the press. Oh no! Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Better? Happier now? You don't have it perfectly in the right place. Sometimes it gets a little tricky.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Dare I attempt this mess right now? I need to go up higher. Yeah, gross. Okay, fuck off. No floaty dead skull things. Not in my house. Not in this space. Okay, we have to figure this part out. I need to remember where this goes. I want to say all the way to the top is fine. With that particular small morsel of fun. But first things first, we're actually going to do that. This is gonna be close. Nailed it though. Okay, cool. All right. Didn't die. Call that a win. Just see if I can make this next part happen. I always struggle a teeny bit with this thing. So... it's not gonna happen. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. What? Wait, that's not metallic, is it? It is not. Okay. There's a way to do this that I can't remember off the top of my head. My brain is not allowing me to remember this. I think I spelled that wrong. Yep. Oops. Yeah, this literally just says use stasis in the glowing orange ball that also slides up and down on a pole, holding it in place by the center of the gear. That's the terminal door for closing. Yeah, but how do you do that without losing the time here? Huh. faster, does it? Not really. This'll work, though.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
Hell yeah. Okay. Next. How are we going? What are we doing? What's going on here? What are we going to do next? You goo. We're not doing goo. Goo is a no. Let's break that block of ice right there. Boop. Use this to get higher. We can then come over here. Yes, yes. Very good, very good. Oh, goo. Damn it. Did not want the goop. Not into goop labs. Get off. Button? Ew, shortcut. For the future. I don't think being up here helps me at all. So we won't do anything with that. We won't do anything with that. Oh, the trunk. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you are difficult. This is the hard part. Damn it! Ah, I think I messed up. Fuck. Well, maybe I'm still okay. Maybe I'm still okay. I think I'm still okay. I'm not okay. Nope, not as far as I'd like to be. On the upside of things. So let's put you back down. Let's see if we can get a little higher to the top of the head without falling down. And from here, far more easily, not as easily? No, that's still okay. I did this right. I did not. There's something to... Wait. Wait, what? All right, you. That's... Fuck, right, okay. I think I can just kind of drop down and hope for the best. Okay. step by step to make sure I don't accidentally go too far, because I think I've done that before. Yeah. Because if you go too far, it will kick you right back off again.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
Okay, from here, we're going to do some fun stuff with these guys. This thing. Our dear eyeball friend over here. Oh, missed. Nailed it. Yeah, she's really helpful. Like saying repeatedly what's happening. By having a very overly helpful character that continually tells you what to do and what not to do is a staple of the Zelda series, is it not? Looking at you, Navi. Fi, for that matter. Hey, listen! If you jump in water, you'll drown! Hey! Oh, I hear you, you dumb head monster. Stop making more and die instead. What? Boo hiss. We need the magnetic moment. Master, you have a sword. Truth, though. Like, yes, I am aware that I do indeed have a sword. As you are that sword. And, yeah. As my sword, I would kindly ask that you help me defeat this thing. There we go. Oop, not enough.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Alright, time for the big thing. Oh god, the interpretive dances were so annoying. So I replayed Skyward Sword because they remastered it for the Switch. And it's actually a decent remaster, honestly. And it's not that bad of a game either. It is actually quite fun. Like, it was mostly bad because the Wii had terrible motion control. And they made it so you don't have to use the motion control. So, you know, it's more fun. At least in my mind, it's more fun. I had more fun with that. The little idiosyncrasies of the game, however, were still frustrating. And that Fi was the most frustrating of them all, honestly. Because she is annoying, and her interpretive dances are also annoying. Yeah, unfortunately for you, I have a fully powered up Master Sword, which does like double damage to you right now, so I'm gonna delete your health bar.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years away. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you.
Let's kick ass.
Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Aye. Uncalled for, sir. Did I get... Oh, yeah, I got hit. Okay, fair. Well, already phased him, so, next.
Careful, not much room to operate.
Boo hiss. Fuck you. Sir? Sir. That was uncalled for. Get over here so I can smack you with my sword. Get down here. Get. Take care now. I will shoot you in the face. Right here. Right here. In this moment. You are almost out of health. Like, that's... Bad news bears on your part. Look at this. Look at this. Pathetic. Done. Please finish your conversation. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. Yeah. Right. Listen, listen, listen. Sword that seals the darkness. Bitch. Yeah, this is why I wanted the Master Sword before I did the Divine Beasts. Because it makes these fights really fast. Like, you can't one-phase all of them, but I know you can one-phase the Wind Blight Ganon. You can literally just go to town on him right away and take him down in one phase. What is this, like, soft pop outro music starting to happen? Yeah, I think I'm fine. Boop. There's nothing else in here that I need. Or want.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again.
Awkward. Awkward.
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me.
I hope you don't
I
mind
have no need of it.
that now that you're a spirit,
So therefore,
I'm
I would like you to have
boinking your
Please accept
brother.
Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing
You ever wake up 100 years later and find out that all your friends are dead?
I must go.
Yeah.
Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
Bye then. Just imagine though that the Shrine of Resurrection after the 100 years goes by and it's just the iPhone ringtone. Like the alarm noise that it makes. The Sea Princess Zelda. Who? IDK, who you're talking about? This part has not totally made the most sense to me. Are you telling me that I went through the dam somehow? You're telling me it went through the dam, the solid dam. Okay. I find it hard to believe that that's true, but... Just showed up in a tiny puddle of water on top of a mountain. That makes no sense.
Ruta, we found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can.
Can you decide if you have a British or an American accent, please?
Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is
It's not even transatlantic, it's just fading in and out of different things.
And everyone's lost.
Last chance. But also, like...
If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled.
Like, you're flip-flopping
Father,
accents here.
are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
I mean, they're right down there. I could take them up if you want. I mean, it's not that far. Your dad's a fucking giant whale. I think he could probably just stand next to the beast and be like the same height as you right now, so you could probably say hi. I'm just saying. I feel like there's a way to deal with this. Alright, time for the most heart-crunchingly sad dialogue in this fucking game. Like, I hope you're all ready. This is the consequence of having the Master Sword on my back right now in this moment. Here we go. Whoa! Yeah, you fucking messed up. Here we go. I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside the chest over there. It was cherished by Mifa, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. Oh, but I see you already awakened the sword that seals the darkness. Perhaps you do not need of this after all. I find it just painful, okay? Like, this priceless heirloom of my dead daughter is no longer of use to you because you have a better sword. God damn it. Oh ho! So they have freshwater sharks? Oh, kiss him already. We know Sidon is simping hard for Link, let's be honest. That is the most half-hearted cheering sound effect I have ever heard. Fitting. Take what's in the chest anyway because it's. Oh fuck. What can we get rid of? A lot, actually. Yeah, let's just drop that. It's not that important. Woo-hoo. There. I took it anyway, because I'm going to put it up on my wall in a place of cherished honor, etc. Have a good night, Votzak. Thanks for joining. Boop boop. We'll grumble. We'll de-grumble, de-grumble. Isn't there supposed to be a guy somewhere here that has something to say? Something to say? Oh, well, this guy. Ba-ding!
Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh.
It's two things. Ah, okay, so I guess that didn't matter. Alright. Womp womp. There's supposed to be one more, which is the Shrine Quest, and that's the one I wanted to do. Oop, I fell into the water. That's the one I wanted to do right now. But where is the guy that I talked to? Not this guy over here, is it? It might be. Nope, it's just go kill that thing. I don't suppose I happen to already kill it.
Oh.
Nope. Okay, I had hopes, but apparently... Where's the guy that I get the thing from? Oh, this is why we have a map that shows all of Hyrule. Aha. There it is. Okay. Hi, Dad. You are so in love with me, and it's not even funny. He's like yelling about how much he likes me. He is so funny. Oh my god. Slowly twirls hair fin thing. Little flappies on his arm, on his thing. There's Trello. Trello is not that one. That's Muzu. Trello is a man who is not here. That's Muzu still. Oh, there he is. 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 He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. Talk to me, man. Someone happens to pick it up, they can just keep it. Well, cool. I'm just gonna go down and get it. Boop. Also need to drop something else from my inventory. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got that I don't need and don't want? That works for me. There it is. Right there. Boop. I suppose I can just get it from here, can I? I'm gonna have to actually, like... Yeah. Here we go, here we go. No, not allowed. Alright, get closer. Yeah, here we are. I have a ceremonial trident. Boop. And we are going up to that thing right there, which is up the side of this. Going to what? Is the green one? The green one, yeah. Hot take. I think Sora's domain looks better during the night or during the rain. It doesn't look very good when it's sunny out, which is, I know, the whole point of, like, taking down the Divine Beast so that it doesn't keep raining, but, like, it looked better when it was raining. Hot take. Slowly running. running slowly. I'm gonna basically do this, and I think I'm gonna call it for the night because it is almost 11:15, and I need to bike in tomorrow. My legs are burning like they hate me because I went to the gym yesterday for the first time in 3 months. But you know. Here we go. Boop. Boop. Now let's just aim correctly, and then I missed. Yep.
It is my
I
pleasure.
am glad you healed me, because apparently that would have killed me. Try this again with a little less death. How about that? Alright, let's try this one more time. Uno más. There we go. Cool, we did it. Once more, with feeling. We'll do the shrine. Call it a day. Boop, boop. I think I have everything else in there. So, let's close that. Yeah. Well, you see, fun fact, if I were approved to work from home, I would be working from home tomorrow. I'd sleep in. Because I wouldn't have to get up early enough to make sure that I'm on my bike, and I wouldn't have to worry about packing a lunch or any of that kind of stuff. Sleep in. But my work from home request is still pending, and that is one of the reasons why I was kind of angry today. Not just because it's still pending, but more because of the circumstances around it, and essentially having myself and even my supervisor questioned as to, you know, the feasibility of my working from home despite having done it all of spring semester. You know, all of a sudden now it's a problem. So, you know, that's fun. Get back here, small child.
Oh.
I have enough? I don't actually know if I have enough. I have some frogs. Okay, cool. I didn't know I had that many frogs, but alright. We have the frogs. You gave me a piece of shit herb in return. But you know what? And unfortunately, I need frogs. I need those. Can I buy frogs from you? Oh. Now, there's only one other tiny little thing that's actually kind of nice, is I think when you come and talk to her... Yeah, she actually remembers you.
Oh. Hmm. Oh. Ah.
I think I was supposed to talk to her earlier to really get that whole conversation. So, yeah. Well, this might be it for the night then. It is 11:20, and that is probably as good a place to end as anywhere, so... That is our stream for the night. I am very tired actually now all of a sudden, and I am glad I'm going to be able to sleep. Yep, I'm ready to go to bed. Ugh. I hope I have a good day tomorrow too. It'll be mostly meetings that I am obliged to attend and have nothing to do with my actual job, but are more related to the overall field of music librarianship. It's the regional organization that I am now actually, as of today, officially in a 2-year term for the Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Justice Officer position, and now actually have a voice and vote on the board instead of being a voteless member of the board. So that's cool. I received 40 out of 41 votes, with 1 abstaining. So cool. One of those votes was mine. I was also the only one on the ballot. Oh, since I was the only one on the ballot and I voted for myself, it was a foregone conclusion that I would indeed be given the role. So, you know, but yeah, I don't know what's up with number 41 there. It was actually kind of funny too, because I think I was the only one of the 3 people. I was one of the only, like there was one person who was basically running the meeting, and they are are now the chair elect. And then no. Yeah, I think I was the only one of 3 candidates for positions that was actually at the meeting today. And when the results were announced, it was kind of like, we had 41 people participate. You got 40 votes. And they had to clarify, like, the other one did not vote against you. Like, just to be clear, you didn't have someone say, no, you are wrong. It's just they didn't say. And I'm like, okay. I mean, if they got it wrong, oh well. So, it was just kind of funny. Anyway, that's it for tonight's stream. I know today was definitely a little bit more unorthodox. I just had a really rough day at work and could not stream with a good head on my shoulders. Not to mention, like I mentioned before on the Discord, modding Dragon Age Inquisition has gotten to be a little bit of a weird thing. Like, I will not play it until it's modded. But I have not been able to sit down and devote the time to figuring out how to mod it, because things have changed since the last time I played it in 2019, apparently. So I need to figure out more things about that. I'm going to take some time and do that this weekend so that we can actually play next week. So those were kind of some unforeseen circumstances that unfortunately I just wasn't able to overcome for this week. I am sorry. But all the same, next week, Tuesday, we will pick up with Dragon Age Inquisition, actually make it happen. I will make sure that that gets done this weekend. I don't have a ton on my plate otherwise, so that'll be a thing. In the meantime, spiel time. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for your support in helping make this little corner of the internet mine. It's always really appreciative, and you know, the money doesn't hurt either, even though I don't get paid like until what, every 2/3 of a year or something along those lines. A little kind of funny how long it takes me to raise $100, but it's fine. It's fine. I love you all anyway. The fact that you are financially supporting me regardless still is wonderful. Thank you so much. I want to thank my followers as well. You support the channel as well, and it's always wonderful to have more and more people come by. So thank you so much. If you want to be notified when I do go live, that is a good way to do it. However, other ways to be notified about streams ahead of time is that usually, though obviously not this week, I will post about streams upcoming on Instagram at BOSTrophyWife, Twitter at BOSTrophyWife, and on my Discord, which you can feel free to join. The link is right there in the description, in the chat. Description. The link is right there in the chat. Those are the most up-to-date updates, however. So that is where I discussed, for instance, today about how I was going to be running late, probably just going to play Breath of the Wild. There are some problems with the modding with Dragon Age Inquisition, so, you know, that is the best place to get the most up-to-date stuff. We've also got a just great community over there. It's a lot of fun, and it can be helpful to have a place to just kind of decompress a little bit. So feel free to join if you are so inclined. And then, yeah, I mentioned already that I wanted to thank my subscribers, but I want to go a little step further. If you can't support the channel by subscribing at this time, and you'd like to support me somehow, or if you are already a subscriber and you'd like to support me further, you can always feel free to donate to my Ko-fi. The link is right there in the chat as well. Anything is definitely appreciated. So, have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining tonight. I know things were a little weird, so thanks for sticking with me on this. We will be back on Tuesday evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So keep an eye out for that. We will be playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I will make it work, hell or high water. So keep an eye out for that. Until then, have a wonderful night. Have a good weekend. Take care, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.